It begins with something small, a sound that was both familiar and strange. She was walking along the shoreline, the sand cushioning her steps, yet she heard them echoed back in a rhythm that was not her own. The ocean's lullaby played softly in the background, knitting the fabric of two worlds together. With every step, she felt the pull of an unfamiliar past, as if her feet were treading on a different coast. The wind carried whispers that danced between her thoughts, tickling the edges of her consciousness. She paused, letting the echoes ripple through her, wondering whose life she was stepping into. In the quiet of her bedroom, she found a photograph that she did not recognize, yet it called to her with a familiarity she couldn't place. The woman in the picture wore her face, but the setting was foreign. Light from the windows spilled across the image, illuminating details that felt like pieces of a puzzle. She traced the edges of the photograph with her fingertips, feeling the texture of memories she had never made. The room was filled with soft shadows, each corner a potential doorway to another existence. She held the photograph close, seeking answers in its silent story. One day, as she sat beneath the old oak in her garden, she heard laughter that wasn't her own, yet resonated within her heart. The leaves rustled above, whispering secrets to the wind, as if she were a guest in her own life. Sunlight filtered through the branches, creating patterns of light and shadow on the ground. She closed her eyes, letting the echoes of laughter wash over her like a melody from a forgotten song. Her mind drifted, carried away by the gentle breeze as she pondered the lives she might have lived. In that moment, the garden became a gateway to the unknown. In the stillness of night, she found herself drawn to the train station, a place where journeys began and ended. The platform was empty, save for the echoes of footsteps that seemed to belong to another. The air was cool, filled with the scent of distant rain, and the soft glow of lanterns cast a golden hue over everything. She stood there, listening to the whispers of comings and goings, each one a story left untold. The tracks stretched into the darkness, leading to destinations unknown, and she wondered what paths she might have taken. The station was a crossroads of possibilities, each echo a reminder of what could have been. As she wandered through the familiar streets of her town, she noticed a doorway she had never seen before. It was tucked away in a corner, half hidden by ivy and thyme. The door was slightly ajar, inviting her to step through into a world that felt both foreign and known. The air was thick with the scent of blooming flowers, mingling with the warmth of the sun. She hesitated, feeling the weight of the unknown pressing against her chest. With a deep breath, she crossed the threshold, each step echoing with the promise of discovery. In that moment, she felt the boundaries of her reality begin to blur. In the quiet of a library, she found herself drawn to a book whose spine was worn with age. The pages whispered as she turned them, revealing a story that seemed to mirror her own life, yet diverged in subtle ways. The words danced across the page, weaving a tapestry of memories and dreams. She could almost hear the voices of characters she had never met, their lives intertwining with hers in a delicate dance. The soft glow of the reading lamp cast a pool of light around her, isolating her in a cocoon of reflection. She pondered the stories that lived within her, waiting to be written. While sitting at a cafe, she noticed a man across the room who felt achingly familiar. His face was like a page from a book she had once read, now resurfacing in her mind. The cafe was filled with the aroma of coffee and the gentle hum of conversation, yet it was his presence that captured her attention. She watched as he sipped his drink, lost in his own thoughts, unaware of the connection she felt. The sunlight streamed through the window, illuminating the fine lines of his face, creating an aura of reminiscence. She wondered if their paths had crossed in another life, or if it was simply a story her heart longed to tell. In the heart of the forest, she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in golden light. The leaves whispered secrets as they danced in the breeze, creating a symphony of nature's own making. She felt a sense of belonging here, as if the forest had been waiting for her arrival. The air was fragrant with the scent of pine and earth, grounding her in the present moment. She sat on a fallen log, her senses attuned to the life around her. The echoes of her footsteps had led her here, to a place where time seemed to stand still, and she could finally listen to her soul's quiet song. At the edge of the sea, she found a small weathered boat tethered to the dock as if waiting for her. The water lapped gently against the hull, singing a lullaby that resonated with the rhythm of her heart. The boat seemed to whisper promises of new journeys, of lives yet to be explored. She stroked the aged wood, feeling the stories etched into its surface, each one a testament to the passage of time. The horizon stretched endlessly before her, a canvas of faded rose and cream, inviting the possibility of endless voyages. She stood there, contemplating the paths she had yet to sail, each echo a reminder of the adventures that awaited her. Standing at the crossroads of her life, she felt the weight of choices made and unmade. The paths before her stretched into the unknown, each one echoing with possibilities. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the landscape, as if illuminating the way forward. She closed her eyes, listening to the echoes of her own footsteps, resonating with the pulse of the earth. The air was thick with the scent of change, mingling with the warmth of fading sunlight. In that moment, she understood that every step she took was a journey between worlds, each one leaving an imprint on the tapestry of her existence.